So I hit 100K at 20 years old, but honestly, that's not even the important part. What actually matters is how you set it up, because a lot of people could have $100,000 but still be stuck. So this is exactly how my investment accounts are structured and why I did it this way. I didn't start with like a lot of money. I didn't start with really anything at all. I wasn't throwing thousands into the market right away. It was small amounts, 5, 10, 15, $20, just consistently putting money in. And for a while, it honestly felt like it was nothing. Like you would check your account and it'd feel like it didn't even move. But I just kept adding money, and eventually, it starts to stack. So when I was first starting, I just started giving every dollar I had a job. Everything had a purpose. Because before that, I was just kind of throwing money wherever. No plan, no structure, just hoping it would grow. And that could work, but I would rather not be slow and like confused and lost with something I hopefully depend on retiring with. So instead of asking like where I should I invest, it was more of like where do I want to invest my money. And with having different accounts with different purposes, so I have about two or three main accounts I really use. The first one being my Freedom Fund, which would be just a normal standard taxable brokerage account. I have a Roth IRA, and then I have another taxable brokerage account that would be my growth taxable. The reason I have it set up in different accounts is because I have different goals for all of the money that I have in these accounts. So for like my Freedom Fund, that is purely for the money that I want to retire early with, and I want to be able to use that income in that account. For obviously for my Roth IRA, long-term growth, just having the biggest amount, the biggest dollar amount in that account by the time I'm 59 and a half, so I can withdraw that tax-free. And then for the growth taxable, same way, something that can help take advantage of me being young and having time in the market. Make sure that I capture that growth. Or my retire early account or my Freedom Fund mainly focuses on dividends and dividend growth, a good mixture of both, so I can capture a decent yield right around like 3.75% while having an 8 or 9% dividend growth rate, so I still get good dividend growth. The biggest holdings you'll see in my Freedom Fund will be SCHD, Realty Income, Visa, ODFL. I have some smaller positions like QQQI, which would be more speculative. For my Roth IRA, it's a lot more condensed. It's a SCHD, IVV, SCHG, Waste Management, ADC, and SOXQ. And I will break down why I have different holdings in both. But I try to focus with my Roth IRA. You can see here a lot more ETF set. Obviously, I have a decent holding in SCHD to take advantage of the dividend growth over that long period of time. But stuff like IVV and SCHG, where I could take advantage of the market and also stuff like AI and tech and everything. As far as waste management, I have that in my Roth IRA just because it is a bigger company. It's been around for a while. I like the idea that with the dividend yield being so low, but them having a really good dividend growth rate, that I can just have this as basically sleep well at night. And my Roth IRA is a smaller position, knowing that in long period of time that I have until I can pull this out, that I will have a good amount of growth in that. For ADC, I like that as just another way to add a REIT when into my portfolio, but having an account that is tax-free. I keep this as a smaller position in my portfolio just because with the Roth IRA being limited on how much money you can put into the account, I don't like taking up too much space just because those dollars are valuable. For SOXQ, I have that in there just because very, very heavy into tech. It's a semiconductor ETF. I'm up 81% on it right now, so not too bad. But those are the holdings I have in my Roth IRA. Now we'll be looking at my Freedom Fund, looking at some of the different ETFs and stocks I have in that portfolio. I won't be going over all of them just because some of them are very small positions that have just been like referral gifts from when I'll get like my friends on investing apps and stuff like that. For the largest holding in my Freedom Fund, it's going to be SCHD with 658 shares as of right now. Then I have Realty Income, Visa, Old Dominion, I have QQ. I have also Dollar General, and then I have a very small holding of Nvidia. Sadly, I didn't buy more.